Hello and welcome. This is Theresa. Thanks for visiting my channel today. Today is August 22nd, 2025, and it's afternoon here in Caldwell, Idaho. And I am doing a mass make, a Theresa mass make, which means usually about anything from 3 to 6 items. So I'm not a big mass maker. But I was prompted, encouraged because I wanted some tabs for my planner. So in my last planner, I used tickets to make tabs, and I did side tabs that were glued onto the pages. But today I wanted to use something that looked like a ticket and had a tab on the top, but was paper clipped on. So this is what I came up with, and I'm thinking I could put a little charm there with a ball pin, and I could tie a little bow up here at the top, something like that. And I may do a little bit more. I thought the hearts would be enough decoration, but they're actually too matchy-matchy for them to stand out as like a mini focal point. But I don't always finish everything in one fell swoop, so that'll give me more later on to look at, to decide on what to do. But for now, I'm going to accomplish this part right here. The ephemera is from my ephemera stash book that I just absolutely love. And I use this in the ephemera that's inside of it a lot. So I got my tickets and I got my package of tabs, which is what all these go in there. I've got some little paper clips here and some clear embossing powder, which is what I use for the hearts. And I've got some snippets over here, some little label snippets over here. And I've got more off to the side of me. So let's turn to the next signature, which is right here. And the coloring for this is right there. Okay, that's the second one. And then we have this one, and I think I see it already that the coloring for this one is right there. Yep, I love that. And then we have the last one. I kind of like that. I like that a lot. Oops, there's another snippet. I might like this one better because it's got some more words on it. I like that. That's perfect. Okay, there's more snippets. So I need my paper clip because these are already inked. and give that another ink. So I hope everybody is doing well today. I'm doing well. Today is my birthday, and I am 64 years old today. Okay, that's going to go there. Actually, I have to think how I did this. Hi, Carrie. How are you today? Well, I sure appreciate you dropping in and saying hi. I need to see my example. Thank you, Carrie. You know, I was thinking about it, and you're doing a planner right now, or you were last week, and I just love all the different ideas. I think that oh my gosh, I think that I've tried just about every idea for a planner, from happy planners to um, digital planners, and I still use my digital planner. I have a planner, I have like a journal section within my Notion program that I use for work. And I've done, you know, I've done planning this way with like a bullet journal type method. But right now, this planner that I'm working on now seems to be a really super good fit for me and my characteristics and my way of doing things. Oh, that's a great idea. That's a great idea, Carrie. So, Carrie just said in the chat that she has a live today at 3 o'clock, and she's in Louisiana, so that's Louisiana time. And she's going to be reviewing what is working for her and what isn't at this point. And hello, Emily. Welcome. That's cute. Yeah, that's what it's all about when you're making a planner, is figuring out what works for you and what doesn't. For instance, I love the concept of bullet journaling, bullet planning, but it doesn't put the pieces. It's a little too loose for me, and I don't know how to explain what I mean by loose. Loosely structured. That's what I mean. But tightly structured, like a happy planner, is too much, because then I feel guilty if I don't get everything, you know, every page filled out. And digital planning, so each page you have to reprogram. like. And so that's too much work for me too. First, and I convinced myself, like for digital, that, oh, this is going to be easy because I can copy and paste everything. But while I love most everything digital, because I'm a virtual bookkeeper, so I'm on a computer a lot and I use different applications and that sort of thing. Digital doesn't, it's kind of like out of sight, out of mind is the problem. Okay, now I gotta think as to if I want to do the hearts, because I'm probably going to run out. I don't have a lot of the little hearts. It's pretty. I like that. What do I have? That's pretty, but that's too big. Kind of want to take this apart and use part of this. I'm always repurposing my own stuff. And it doesn't hurt my feelings at all. Taking apart my own ideas and coming up with a different idea. I like that better though. Ooh, yeah. Oh, that's pretty. Oh my gosh. So many looks. I gotta see what the pages look like that I'm gonna put them on. So I've got my planner over here to the side. Okay, so that one has pink and purple. And that would go, whoa, that would go really pretty right there. Okay, so we're gonna focus on that one. Phooey. I wanted to emboss that first. I love my crocodile, Emily. I absolutely love it. Sometimes when these are sharp here, I'm not going to do it a lot because I'm on my glass mat right now. But I like to take my hammer that my hubby got for me and I like to pound those down. But because I'm on my glass mat, I'm just going to see if I can be strong enough to scrunch them down. I also have some of these, but I'm trying not to bend this side. Just try to make sure, yeah, that could cut. But I'll pound that more off to the side. keeping my fingers totally out of the way because I got a huge blood blister pounding this finger once. There, that one's done. Okay. Now, lemons. So for the lemons, I keep hitting my calculator. What was I going to do for the lemons? Oh yeah, I was going to do this, and then yellow, blue, and green. Oh, I think I found a winner. That looks good together. And I had that side, but there's really no pink. So I am gonna turn that side. Oh, thank you guys. Thank you for all the compliments. You're very sweet. And thanks for joining me today on my birthday. I'm glad I'm using Barely Art Glue because it's really good at giving you wiggle room for this little delicate stuff. Okay, now I need my paper clip, which got buried, and this needs a little ink on it. I'm down for cake. Only my favorite cake is chocolate cake with um, powdered sugar sprinkled on top. I usually scrape the icing off of my cake. Now, I think this would be pretty to go right here. So I'm not gluing the top of that tab until I'm reading your comments. You guys are funny. Until I put my snippet in. So I leave this part unglued until I get my snippet in. And so then that's going to go right there. And what else do I have? Nothing tiny. I'm leaning towards this cutie right here. Yep, that's going to be it. Okay, Carrie, you can have my icing. Or do I want it over here? Like that. Because there's going to be a witchmajigger there. Or do I want it like this? Oh, I think I found it. Like that. I want it like that. Okay, so now you, little friend, have to be embossed. Ah. Let's see, what am I doing here? Okay, it's harder to do the embossing after, or I mean before. Well, I look forward to seeing it if you do make some of these, Emily. Okay. That goes on last. Now, come here, you silly little thing. I do blow stuff everywhere, Emily. I do. Come on, hand, hold still. Oh man, I would appreciate that if you tagged me when you make these, Emily. I'd love to see. I always forget, Carrie. So I'm always thankful when somebody says something in the chat and I'm like, oh, phooey, I forgot again. And then I do the thumbs up. Thanks, Carrie. Have a great weekend. I'll see you in your live later on, probably. At least that's my plan as of now. A cup of coffee sounds good about now, too. I don't know if y'all noticed that just a minute ago, but I can almost always get those little things out by just turning it upside down, like where the hole that I punched, that way, and just moving this together a bit, and they almost always fall out without me having to poke something in there. I just say that because I see people struggle in their videos with that sometimes. And I'm always wanting to yell through the screen, turn it upside down, turn it upside down. This would have been a good 3 and 30, but I wanted to take my time, and I'm not really doing that collaboration, but I've seen some good videos that have come out as a result of it. But I'm doing 4, so okay. Did I do everything I wanted to? Out eyelets, tab, my little tiny mini focal point, a couple of label snippets. Yep, one more. Yep, I like to take my time, Emily. It's not as much fun if you feel rushed or pressured to do something. And I've been doing a lot more of that lately. I've been doing a lot more of my own thing. And oh my gosh, guys, it is so fun to be doing your own thing. Even with the collaboration for Junk Journal Madness, that was my own thing because I was the guest collaborator. But even if you weren't the guest collaborator, with Susan's collaboration, it's real easy to still do your own thing. So while she, says, okay, we're going to do 10 of this and 6 of this, and the theme that Theresa has picked out and was selected by the wheel was vintage cooking with faith. But the thing is not everybody had to do it exactly that way. So I know some people just did the vintage cooking part, or they did more retro cooking. Are those donuts? Yum. My hubby just brought me donuts. But yeah, just take the idea and run with it however suits you. I'm going to turn that into gold right there. Me too, Emily. Me too. I gotta hurry now because I got donuts. Oh, darn it. I dumped my powder. Okay, let's put this away before I dump it more. Okay, get off of there. Ooh, we're done with these. Done with that. We're done with these. Maybe oh no, I don't want to do any more embossing. I'm too lazy. Okay, so this is for the last signature. And I would like some stark, so this is going to be stark color here. Yeah, that would go good right there. Hold still, Theresa. And then that would go right there. And what other color? No. Mm. Yes. This would be cool, but it's too big. Oh my gosh, I just love that. Okay, now let's see if I can keep it all together. Because I have a 5-second memory, you know. Ah, wrong hole. Gonna give that just a minute to dry. I like, no, I wouldn't say better. Um, I like them for different reasons. I like glitter glue because I trust it more for different types of media like fabric and paper and everything. And I like that it bonds faster. But the art glitter glue doesn't bond as fast, so it allows for more wiggle room. So the art glitter is my favorite for wiggle room. Okay. Ooh, did I put my... Phew, for a minute I thought I forgot to put my paper clip there. Okay, so now we've got... And then I've got to make labels for September, October, November, and December. So now we've got that. And we've got this. That eyelet needs hammered down. Let's see. And then we've got this for this. This for here. And then I'll probably stagger them. So let's see if that works. Yeah. Whoops. I'm planning on doing something with this, so it was stuck in here. I think I'm gonna put it right there. But I think I want to put something underneath it, so I keep wanting to pull the trigger, but I'm not ready. Okay, where was I? And then that, yeah, as long as I move the tall things out of my way, then I can see these tabs okay. So the tabs aren't finished, but they're real close because I'm still thinking about putting bulb pins here with a little charm and a little sari silk or something up here at the top. And then today I also planning on putting this in here too. I think this is going to be a side pocket. I think I should pull the trigger on this one because I really like it. Yep, let's do that. It's so nice to make something so pretty for yourself. Like I put a lot of effort into journals that I think I might want to try and sell. But this is the first, well, no, I shouldn't say that. It's not the first time that I've tried to make something really pretty for myself, but it's more like the first time that I have the skills that I have now. So I did take the closure and I colored it with gold. I'm going to put a little bit more on because I just see kind of a white spot there. But I was afraid that that white closure, every time I closed it, I might have ink or something on my fingers, and I felt like the white was getting dingy. So that's why I did that. Okay, well, thank you very much for spending time with me today. I'm going to go eat my donuts, and I hope that you have something fun to do with the rest of your day as well. And I do hope that you will join me in the next